Welcome back everyone, Zeke here for another quick My Thoughts on video. Today we're going to be looking at Killing Floor 2, which is a first-person shooter video game developed and published by Tripwire Interactive. This is a sequel to 2009's Killing Floor and it's based exclusively off of the events from that game, in which a deadly outbreak spreads across Europe and paralysing the response from the EU. It takes place a month after the first game, after the outbreak has spread beyond Europe, causing governments to collapse and communication systems to fail. The whole gameplay mechanic of this game consists of players fighting through waves of Zeds, or zombies, depending on how you look at them. And as waves progress, the enemy count, which scales with the number of players in the game, increases and different enemy types are introduced, with the final wave always consisting of a boss fight. This boss fight is determined randomly upon the start of the last game, with each boss having different strategies for defeating it, as well as different ways that they would go after the players. This game can be played both online and cooperatively with up to 6 players, and gives a nice range of ways in which to tackle it. You can be all guns blazing with the whole commando specialist, or you can be a tough tank-like character with a survivalist, or indeed just be a gunslinger then, dual-wielding pistols. As much as you would like to do, it allows you to do it. Players are always equipped with a melee weapon, some sort of firearm and a healing syringe, which allows you to obviously heal yourself and your teammates, as well as a welder, which can be used to block passageways and create funnelways to easily allow you to defeat the enemies. During the waves, you will gain money and experience points. The experience points can be used to upgrade your characters, often giving them certain skills such as damage increases or damage reductions, or swapping guns faster. And the money can be used to buy guns in-game for helping out in later rounds, as well as grenades and armor for yourself and your teammates. Killing Floor 2 has also seen several patches, including one in 2016 which included a dynamic difficulty option, where a computer-based game controller will be able to alter the strength of subsequent waves, either making them easier or harder based on players' current performance. So if you are blitzing the earlier waves, be prepared for a sharp difficulty curve. Prior to starting a game as well, the players can select several perks representing basic combat classes, as I've said, such as Field Medic, Commando or Support, which have various skill boosts, such as better damage with specific weapons, healing other characters or welding doors more effectively. And as I said, those experience points can further these and make them a lot better. 3 focal points of this game's initial designs were blades, bullets and bloods, and these led to the creation of the Meat, the massive evisceration and trauma system to depict dynamic gore and detailed graphic violence towards this game. And I've got to say, Killing Floor 2 does manage to do this quite nicely. Even if you're hacking a zombie or shooting it to death with a grenade launcher, you will always get some form of dismemberment and disfigurement, which is very nice. The melee combat has also been revamped with the extra addition of a blocking mechanism, and attack motions are now depicted by the character's direction of movement, which is absolutely fantastic to see. And the general reception of this game, for example, Metacritic gave it 75 out of 100 for PC and 76 out of 100 for the PlayStation 4 version. However, negative feedback came from reviews considering the lack of any real point or aim for the players other than killing specimens, a smaller larger number of existent maps, and the repetitiveness of the gameplay. This reduces the game's replay value. There is 25 levels to each particular character, and of course once you get there you will get a nice trophy for it, but realistically there's nothing to keep you coming back for it. I enjoyed this game for the first few hours, but after that it did get old really fast. It is a bright, vibrant game full of a very lovely musical sound score, and of course getting the right teams online can easily get you blitzing through this game, even on the higher difficulties such as suicide or suicidal modes. Ultimately you will easily find 1 or 2 weapons or guns that you're used to and just stick with those. There is no lockable class system, so you can easily swap between classes during the waves, as well as swap weapons out if you prefer to try something different, even on later waves. As I said, this game could have been so much more brilliant by the addition of extra maps and giving some extra bosses, but unfortunately once you've dealt with the Patriarch and Hans Voltaire a couple of times, they offer you nothing new. So there we have it, another quick review, my thoughts on Killing Floor 2. But I would love to hear your comments. Please don't hesitate to leave them down below in the comments section. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate to leave a like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, have a lovely day.